Hi everyone, this is Jessica L'Whor, and I'm here with Ask a L'Whor. This is my 19th video, and it's been so long since I've done one. I think it's been 2 weeks since I've done an Ask a L'Whor, so I've been really shitty about keeping up with these. But I have questions, and I need to answer them, and I'm going to get back on this YouTube train. I'm hoping to do some makeshift makeup tutorial kind of YouTube videos in the future, so stay tuned for that. In addition, I'm going to be doing some different styles of YouTube videos, more fun, more interactive, more ranty, just me having a good old gay time. So I'm gonna jump right into questions because even in my absence, you've been great about subscribing to my YouTube channel and following Ask a L'Whor. And let's go back. So I wanted to touch base. I was rewatching videos just because that's what I do. And one of the questions before was, are you afraid that there's a disconnect between your fan base and you because we don't see you as a boy? And I didn't really feel like I answered that correctly. When I was with Kiana, it was definitely more about like, oh, what about going out as a boy? Blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to revisit it. So I definitely think that there's a disconnect between my fan base and me as a boy, and not showing you all who I am as a boy, and that's definitely understandable. That's there, and I think there's a positive aspect to it, a lot of mystery, more respect for the art, and then the other piece of me being a boy comes out later. I think that there's also benefit on the other end that people know me as a guy, and they that relationship is more genuine for those that know who my boy self is, and that translates into the drag world, if that makes sense. So yes, there's a disconnect. I recognize that, and so I'm slowly trying to fix that. This YouTube channel is one of those ways that I'm trying to fix that by showing who I am this way, if that makes sense. The next question that I have, yes, there's a disconnect. I'm gonna fix it slowly but surely. What is your food addiction? Okay, I've got two food addictions, and people may not consider one of these things a food, but A1 steak sauce, my love, my first and always love, will put it on everything and anything, drink it straight. I was gifted a bottle of A1 steak sauce, and I just drank it. I put it on everything. I take shots of it. I'm addicted to it. I love it. Lots of salt, though. Very bad for you. My other one is chips. Like, I don't know why. I have no idea why. I love every kind of chip except for plain chips. Like, unless there's dip, why? Why plain chips? It's just stupid. Regardless, I love chips. Every flavor. I have like a top 5 favorite chips. Like, but it's always changing. I have like chips hidden in my car for when I'm like really hungry and need a snack. Like I have some in my glove compartment, the center console. I usually have one bag with me in the house or something like that. I went on a chip diet one summer, did not lose weight. Definitely was very unhealthy. But I could eat it. I love it. You want to gift me anything? You want to tip me instead of tipping me $1 or anything like that? Potato chips or A1 steak sauce, and I will be the happiest person ever. Next is, are you a top or bottom? Mask versus femme. I hate the second question so much. But to answer the first one, I'm verse. I guess verse bottom, whatever. But I definitely think being verse and open-minded helps for a healthier relationship and more appropriate with a partner that's also verse, so you're like giving and taking in the relationship. I hate the question mask versus femme. I consider myself a human being with both masculine traits and feminine traits, and it just varies. Just because I'm a drag queen doesn't make me femme, but I'm not like, doesn't make me masculine. I think there's a negative connotation to both, and in my opinion, I don't think that they should be negative. I think they're both positive. I'm a human being and I represent both, and depending on the day, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on who I'm with, sometimes different qualities or characteristics come out, whereas sometimes I act one or more the other. I don't like being put in that box or categorized that way. So I'm a human, thanks. Do I have a favorite animal? Yes, I do. I love pigs. I have so many pig things. Actually, at my parents' house, this is the one that I have closest to me right now. I didn't even take the tag off. Actually, at my parents' house, I have like 150, 250 pig items, ranging from like pig puppets to salt and pepper shakers to ornaments and other little knick-knacky things. My parents are like one of those people. My mom is one of those people that as soon as you tell her like you want to collect something every holiday Tuesday, since you tell her you'll get one of those items because she thinks that you're obsessed with them, which is fine. It's really sweet. It's very nice. But I now have like 200 pig items. I still love them. They're my favorite animal. My goal is to get a house where I can have a teacup pig or something like that. I've always wanted one so bad. Although I'm not ready to take care of animals because I'd probably kill it and then I feel really bad. So, next question. No, I don't have any more questions. Those are my questions, but I'm going to do a shout out. So, I haven't done a drag shout out in a while to Miss Bella Couture-LeCher. She is, I don't use this, I'm very selective with who I use this term with, but she is my sister. She is somebody that is a very good friend of mine, out of face as well. Her and her husband. Me and Miss Bella, we met 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, three prides ago. How about that? We met 3 prides ago at the auditions for Denver Pride Main Stage, and I was watching her, and she was doing this like 8-minute long Britney mix and killing it. I was after her, so I was like freaking out. I wanted to like meet her. I wanted to say hi. I was worried that she was gonna be bitchy or whatever. It was a really cold day, and ever since then, she's fantastic. We ran into each other later doing a fundraiser together, and we're just really good friends. She's my little poop rainbow unicorn fart, whatever, or if that's what she calls me. It just happened one day. And she's somebody that's reliable. She's your current Miss Ultimate Queen. She's talented. She's creative. She is a very good friend, and she's so genuine. She continuously gives back not only to the drag community, but to other fundraisers and benefits and organizations, and so I think that she deserves the win that she recently got, and that she should be soaking up all of everything that she's getting, because she's a fantastic drag queen and a fantastic human being. Love her. Love her. Shout out to you, Miss Bella Couture. And now, I'm gonna do this. I wanted to do one of these and I wasn't sure how I was gonna be taken, but I don't give a shit anymore. I'm gonna have a JBF segment every Ask a L'Whor, or I might just do a whole separate JBF. I'm gonna have a JBF, which is just as bitch fit. I'm gonna have JBF, and I'm going to rant about something that's been irritating me or bothering me or anything like that, either in the drag community, in my life, or at work, or whatever. Why? Because I think it'll be really funny. So I'm just going to go on a rant because I'm really getting into this right now. I'm having a JBF about the fact that we cannot start, and I'm guilty of this. That's the worst part too, is I'm rarely guilty though. Showing up on time for a drag show. Queens, performers, I don't care who you are. The reason this is my JBF is coming from Fort Collins and having to plan for an hour-and-a-half drive, having to plan for at least an hour to 3 hours, depending on the day or the style of makeup, packing, driving, getting ready, because I have to get ready at the club because I'm not going to drive in drag, and still being the first one there an hour early, and being a full-time student, and having a job. So don't try to be like, oh, my work, blah, 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 blah. Plan ahead. Yes, I've been late. I own up to that. Yes, I've had my moments where I'm late. Yes, I recognize that, but I always text the show producer or the host, Facebook message, text them, call them, and say, hey, I'm running late. That's a good habit. But even now that I'm in Denver, and I understand that there's traffic, now I'm planning still for 45 minutes, just in case there's traffic, getting to the gig on time. Get to the gig. Tell the person that you're on the gig. You can't make the gig? Communicate that to the host or the show producer. If you're going to be late, communicate that to the show host or producer. If you are cutting it really, really close and you don't think you're going to have time, maybe you shouldn't do the gig. Just my thoughts. That's why it's frustrating for me. And I need to make my lips bigger. I understand that. But that is my JBF. Get to the gig on time. On time. Early. On time is not when the show starts. On time is not... No, mingle. If you need to mingle, get there so that you're ready to go. Big pet peeve. Worst is when the host of the show is the last one there. Bothers me. Can't help it. It's my drag ethic. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Love everybody. Nothing against anybody. This isn't directed at anybody. Like I said, I've been late. It happens. But if you're constantly late, it drives me up a wall. Let's get it together. Oh, that felt so much better. We're going to do this more often. Thank you all for watching Ask L'Whor. Continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Find me on Instagram at @the_L.whor. You can like my Facebook page. You can check out my merchandise at dragqueenmerch.com and search Jessica L'Whor. I've got some wonderful t-shirts. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye!